I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. Really, that money. That money.
Just tip me $2 and says, I'm not trolling. Would you consider anything for your receding hairline or your facial profile? You lost a lot of weight recently. These can make you look better and help your career. No. As I've said, all right, I am not hiding my age. I am not hiding the fact that I'm getting older. Okay? As you get older, things happen. Right? Really, things happen. Your hair recedes. It turns gray. Okay? Your face, it gets a little bit less tight, if you know what I'm saying. It starts to droop in certain places. Your body will do that too. And there's nothing you can really do about that. I am working out, so I'm trying to counter the effects of age on my body. But when you get middle-aged, this just happens. You understand? Like, there's nothing you can really do. You just got to accept it. Now, I could be like some YouTubers, and I could buy a hair piece and glue it to my head, and I could use filters on my camera to try to get rid of my wrinkles. You know, I could fake it and try to look younger to try to appeal to an audience of 20-year-olds and teens. But I don't care. The vast majority of people who watch my content are between the age of 22 and 50. I'm not kidding. That's my demographic. No one under the age of like their early 20s really watches my content. So I don't care about looking young and trying to appeal to the kiddies. If I look older, you shouldn't care. Who gives a shit? Right? I'm a gamer. And I'm someone who chills with you every day. Who cares? Look, I'm wearing a duck hunt shirt. Do you think I'm trying to appeal to the kiddies wearing a fucking duck hunt shirt? Did they even know what duck hunt is? Of course they don't. They'll be like, what is that, Flappy Bird? No. No, stupid. It's called gaming history. It's called, you know, legacy, nostalgia, the things I grew up playing. That's what I love. So, you know, I'm representative of that in my content. I don't care about my hairline is going back. I don't care that my facial hair is white. I don't give a shit. They're like, oh, you have a patchy beard. No, I don't. It's all white. That's why it looks like that, because it's all white down here. You know, what do you want me to do? Dye it so I look like I'm 10 years younger? Why do I care? What does that affect my content? It doesn't. I'm not here to be a model. I'm not here to show off and, you know, act like I'm some youthful Adonis. No one cares. People just want to see me talk and play games, right? There you go. Men age and get better looking. It's not fair. Well, I'll say this, okay? When I was younger, just didn't take care of myself, all right? I ate horribly. I drank like a fish, all right? I didn't sleep. I just did every bad thing. And because of that, for all the years that I was, you know, popular on YouTube, you're talking 2008 to probably like 2014 were probably my biggest years, right? I was a bloated dude. I was big and chubby and, you know, my face was like this. And, you know, take a look at my older videos and compare it to now and see how much I've lost and how different I look. And it's hilarious that people are like, dude, yeah, you look older, but you actually physically look so much better now than you were back then. And you're right. And, you know, it's crazy. I should have been doing all this stuff in my youth, but instead I just kind of effed around. And now I'm 44, and now finally I'm doing the right stuff. I'm working out, I'm eating healthy, I'm doing the right things that I should have been doing all along. But the problem is it's a lot harder now. When you get older, it's harder to do. Like right now, if I was doing what I'm doing now, when I was in my 20s, my body would be crazy. Like seriously, like I'd be fucking ripped. But I'm 44 now. And now I'm doing what, you know, 20 years ago, my body would have actually adapted to the exercise and the protein and everything. And it would have become very physically fit. But it's harder to do 20 years later. You know, but I live with that. I live with that was my bad choices. And you know what they say, hindsight is 20/20. Would I have done it differently now if I had the choice? Yes, I would have. I would have absolutely eaten healthier and exercised and done the right things back then when I knew it would have basically stuck with me my whole life. But I live with those decisions, right? but I'm happy I'm doing the right things now. Okay. And, you know, it is what it is. And then you get a moron like this. Well, you just gorged out on Taco Bell last night. No, I didn't. I gorged out on Taco Bell on Monday. That was my one meal of the day like that. Everything else I ate that day was healthy. Everything I've eaten since has been healthy. That's my one time a week that I eat bad is DSP tries it. So, do you have a point? I don't think you do. Oh, I don't know about that. Chippewa is saying some YouTubers are now taking their parts of a playthrough and putting it all into one video. I don't know anything about that. I don't know. I don't think the algorithm would favor that. Very rational. They tipped another $2. They said, well, your attitude towards aging is healthy and commendable. However, unfortunately, we live in a very lookist society. Lookist. That's a new word, huh? Lookist. As an entertainer from a business perspective, I think it would help you to improve the way you present yourself to new audiences. Yeah, but I don't care. I'm my own guy. I've always walked to the beat of my own drum. I don't give a shit. I don't care about trends. I don't care about what fucking kids want to see on the internet. I just don't care. I'm going to make the content I want. I'm going to look how I look, and I don't care about anybody else. So thanks for $2. Well, everyone wants me to become clavicular. Is that what it is? Well, the giant. You want me to get rid of all this, so I'd have to go get like liposuction or something to suck this fat out of my face here? Because that's all it is. This is just excess fat that accumulated on my face being a fatter dude, and it won't go away. So I'd have to go get like liposuction on the cheeks and facial bones, right? And then I smash my face in, somehow extend. I have to rip my jaw out to become a giant square jaw, right? And I'll get implants. I'll get like pectoral implants because that's the thing. Like I'm working out, but certain muscles, when you're at my age, it's way harder to get those muscles to really respond than if I had done it 20 years ago. So like I'm gonna have to have pectoral implants. So I have a big buff chest. I'll get butt implant. There you go. I'll get butt implants too. There you go. So I'll walk around with 2 big ass cheeks and big pecs. It's just hilarious, man. Digbix, that's actually a good point. Here's what Digbix just said. He says, to be fair, if you became attractive and you got more audience members in, they'd just be boring, insufferable, look-obsessed people, not the ideal group for your vibing audience. You're right. You'd have a bunch of people who just want to fucking talk about looks and nonsense and superficial shit, and I don't care about superficial shit. You're right.